So with Sir Jim Ratcliffe coming in and his group NEOS, and they're looking with all the possibility of what they could do with Old Trafford, they're weighing options. One of the options is to renovate Old Trafford and modernize it, but they're running into a few issues with those stuff. Another option is to build a brand new stadium next door to it, like basically moving it from parking lot A to parking lot B. And that option has caused so much like uproar from the fan and from the traditionalists that don't want Old Trafford to be torn down. I'm not a local, so I'm not going to speak about its sentiment to them and how they feel about it. But I also think they need to understand there's one thing in life that is constant, and that is change. And in order to move on with the time, the club need a brand new stadium. The Manchester United deserve a state-of-the-art, world-class stadium. And if that means building a new stadium in the same lot that Old Trafford is, I think that should be considered instead of fan dismissing it as first sign. Is because they have to remember Old Trafford is almost 100 years old. This stadium was built in 1910, and the Glazers has not done a good job in maintaining it in the last 20 years. So it's not fit for purpose, and it's not fully there. In order to renovate it, you have to tear almost half of it out in order to just rebuild it properly, because every single thing there is old and updated and is near its end cycle of life. So in order to do that, which will cost essentially almost the same amount of money, it would be better just to build a brand new one next door. But I also do understand the sentiment that this is Manchester United home ground. It means more than just a stadium. That part I understand. But I also believe that Manchester United is not the building, it's the people that goes to that building every week. And I believe if you were to give them a new home, they will embrace that. And I think like as much as they made memories in Old Trafford for generations that have gone, they have to think about the generation that are coming up, and the new generation need something new, and for them to make their own memories at it, because it's important to keep the history, but it's also equally important to look forward for the next generation of fan of Manchester United. And I feel for the next generation of fan of Manchester United, you need a brand new stadium. You need a state of the art stadium for them to go and enjoy. And that's my take on this whole thing.